back to the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Now, guys, it has been a turbulent time here in crypto. How do you know it's time to buy? When do I buy back in? What should I do right now? What are the signs you should be looking for? We're going to talk about that in this video. Let's peek at the markets real quick. So, jumping in, we're still sitting around that $1.2 trillion mark, guys, and crypto is hurting. Now, what am I looking for, and what's the news that's going to get me excited for an upward movement? Well, first of all, it's time. Time is very, very important, and patience. We got to be patient. Nothing goes up forever, and we're not going to get rich overnight. Now, sometimes we do. It's happened in crypto. People have gone broke overnight, too. Terra Luna was an absolute killer. But what am I looking out for right now? Well, on top of the people in person that are hurting in the market and everybody wants to sell, I am looking at these markets and I'm seeing big discounts. But what else am I looking at? Well, I look and I Google the word Bitcoin. And what do I see? Well, first, let's look at the 5-year chart. Ouch. So we broke a big resistance. Now, $20,000 is potentially a target, guys, so be on the lookout and start considering accumulating. You should be DCAing every week, honestly. That is the best way to do it. Now, why am I showing you guys Google right now? This is part of how we discover what the sentiment is in the market and how we determine, what kind of decisions we're going to make. You've got to look at this. Now, I'm not going to get into politics, but just like politics, you got to know what the stories are in order to understand the politics. And just because an article is written about something doesn't mean that it's true, and you typically got to look at 5 sources, and sometimes they say that something's true. You heard of fake news, and it's really not true, and that goes on both sides of the aisle, and we'll leave that at that. But same thing with investing. A lot of people say that Jim Cramer, who is on CNBC, Fast Money with Jim Cramer, if he says one thing, some people's strategy is literally do the opposite of what Jim Cramer says, and people claim that works. I'm not going to say that, but you do have to look at these articles. What am I seeing right now? Panic in the crypto market has Janet Yellen's attention. Janet Yellen. Let's take a peek at this article real quick. So Janet Yellen is actually on Biden's administration, and she is a big league player in the financial status of our country. And she's talking about cryptocurrencies right now, which means, they're relevant. So I see that. Now, Bitcoin gathers some selling steam. This is no secret to us. Here is, a quote by a digital asset broker from Global Block. If we see this continue for multiple days, then we will start to get pretty concerned, pretty worried, said one of these founders. The implications are just so large, it's just unknown. Well, it's not completely unknown, Marcus. We've seen this before in crypto. Some of these investors, some of these large institutions aren't veterans in crypto, right? Us who are crypto veterans know that these markets are turbulent and things like this happen, right? People are talking about these stable coins, and Janet Yellen's been making comments as well. You got a lot. This is exactly the death spiral a lot of people predicted, Henry Elder. So you got a lot of people jumping on the FOMO bandwagon and talking negative, okay? So let's go back to Google. Crypto investors panic during market bloodbaths. I will lose my home. I really feel for that that fellow who's going to lose their home. It's true. Can't invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Please, please play smart in these markets. Don't invest more than you're willing or able to lose, because it's volatile. And I hope, you're diversifying, again, amongst different segments of the crypto market, whether it's a metaverse play, an exchange token, more of a coin like Bitcoin, or a smart contract play like Ethereum. You got to get strategic, and you can't over leverage, and you got to take profits at times, right? Bitcoin and crypto crash, a guide for normies. That might be a good article potentially. Coinbase experienced major outage as crypto prices plummet. Not a shocking story. When prices go up really fast or when prices crash, that happens all the time. All these articles are what we call FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. And these cause people to panic. These make the sell-offs worse. Block this out. Your parents, your friends, they're going to throw these articles at you and be like, bro, are you okay? You know you're okay. And even if you're down a little bit, if you stick to the strategy and you believe in crypto you'll come out on the other end of this, guys. These are scary times for sure, but you can't look at these news articles and freak out. What a scary picture of Janet Yellen. Bitcoin and fire. You know, there's a lot of panic and a lot of fear. Why am I showing you guys this? When I start to see this, people are saying Bitcoin, look, Bitcoin to zero. Watch this. Bankman billionaire Sam Fried has lost half his net worth in 2022, but he says the crypto market isn't going to zero and recover with stocks. Well, he's right. Sam Fried, Bankman Fried, is the founder of FTX, and he was hit very hard, but he's a billionaire, so he's fine. But that's a great point. Is Bitcoin headed to zero? Going to zero. Everybody talks about this. As people start to talk about crypto going to zero, that's when I want to start doubling down. And if I haven't been dollar cost averaging, dollar cost average. These are your opportunities to make serious money. When there's blood in the streets, you got to start buying, guys. That's the moral of the story. We got to keep our heads strong. When you look a lot at what these TA guys, these technical analysis guys are saying, they're saying the same thing. They're looking at these low price targets that are coming up, but are they panicking? Most of these TA guys aren't panicking if they're true crypto people. They're actually talking about the targets and their accumulation strategy, which is exactly what you need to be thinking about. You can't run around doing blah. You got to be focused. You got to have a strategy, and you got to know what you want to buy, and you got to know when you want to buy it. And honestly, you should be buying it consistently across time. That is the best strategy. It's the DCA hodl, as we talk about on the channel. Dollar cost average, guys. It is dropping like a rock, and we could go down further. But as these articles start to get more and more bearish for longer and longer, and then eventually nobody's talking about it, that is literally going to be your best time to buy. This isn't financial advice. This is an opinion. This is what I've seen and what I've recognized in crypto. And I know a lot of you out there have seen the same thing. I'm just here to give you the friendly reminder. Stay strong. Keep your head up. DCA hodl. Stay strong. DCA and hodl. That's all I got, guys. This is the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, hodl, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody.